Hi, this is about Project Time Management Lab of Software Project Management course CS591. So this is Lab 1 part. So we have this variance provided here for each student ID. So you have your corresponding lab assignment assigned. So pick your file, the lab assignment that is displayed here based on your student ID. Please go to the course website that is given in the URL here. So navigate to the course website and pick your lab variant based on your student ID. And over here we are providing a detailed manual about what we have to perform in the lab 1. So this is the manual that is shown here, the Project Time Management Lab manual. So basically we need to do all these activities for lab 1. We need to create a time management plan for the given variant. So these are the list of like project title, project variant for variant 0. So now I would explain this part with variant 0, and you have to perform for your own variants. So these are the lab activities that we need to perform. So before we begin it, we need to just open Microsoft Project 2016 on our course project. So just type in Project 2016, and Project 2016 is shown here. So by default we need to pick up a blank project, so select blank project. So this is the blank project that is displayed here, and you can see the by default a Gantt chart view is displayed here. So if you look at, this is how it is. So compare your outcomes with the manual that is provided on the website, on the course website. So this is the Gantt chart that is displayed here. So we are on the Gantt chart view right now. Now we need to make a task sheet view for that. So to do that, click on the Gantt chart here and select task sheet. So you will have task sheet view displayed here, and there is another way that you can create a task sheet. So click on view, and over here we will have by default views here, Gantt chart, more views, and click on task sheet and then click on apply. So then you can see your task sheet view displayed here. So this is how you can select a task sheet view by navigating to view menu. So this is how the task sheet view displayed as shown here, and you can compare that, it looks same. And now we need to provide a project title. So based on your variant, you will have your project title provided here. So for my variant here, it is variant 0. For your variant, it may be variant 1 or variant 2 or something. So please enter the project title that is given here. So mine is variant 0. So I will enter this variant on the project information. So to go to the project information, click on file menu, and you'll have here a project information displayed. Click on project information and advanced properties, and in the title give it variant 0 and click on OK. So now your project is named as variant 0. After that we need to provide we need to auto schedule whatever tasks that we have provided on the variant here. So all these tasks should be auto scheduled. So to do that, we need to make it auto schedule. By default it is manually scheduled. So click on options tab here, and you will be displayed with various project options with list of menus here, and over here select schedule. So in the schedule, by default the new tasks are manually scheduled, so we have to make it auto schedule. So click on this, and from the drop down select auto schedule and click on OK. So now your project is auto scheduled. Now after that we need to enter the start date of a project. So based on your variant, the start date for your project will be provided on the course website corresponding to your student ID. So for student ID 1 it is December 1, so for student ID 7 it is December 10, and so on and so forth. So you have to navigate to the course website that is given here, and then select the project start date that is given here based on your student ID. Now for variant 0, the project start date is December 1st, 2014. So I will enter December 1st, 2014. So click on project menu, project information, and give here the start date as per the date that is given in for your variant. For my variant, it is 1st December 2014. So I will select 1st December 2014. You can directly enter here or you can select from the drop down. So click on OK. So now your project start date is set. Now what we have to do is, after that we need to create a work breakdown structure for the tasks that I listed down here. So this is the work breakdown structure that we'll have for all of our tasks given here. So to do that, you can directly insert a column. So go to format menu and click on insert column and type in WBS. You'll get the work breakdown structure here. Or you can directly insert a column directly over here as well. So by just doing a right click and insert column, you'll get a direct navigation of inserting the column. Now after this, we need to set up the WBS code for our project. So the WBS code is like, we need to analyze our variant and see like up to which sequence that our code is to be given. So for suppose for this variant 0, we have up to 4 sequences, the numbering sequence is up to 4. So 4 places. So it is like 1.3.1.1. So we need to select up to 4 decimals or 4 places. So go to project, click on WBS and click on define code. And over here we will have a sequence here. So we are providing numbers. So select number. And then the separator is like, we are giving a dot. So it does a dot default. And then number. So this is like up to 4. So you can see here that is displayed, the code preview is displayed here. So it's up to 4 sequences. And by default, keep this checked, the generate WBS code for new task or verify uniqueness of new WBS codes. So we keep this checked and click on OK. So now the work breakdown structure for your project has been created. Now what we have to do is, we need to enter our task that is given here. So to enter our task, first go to your variant and analyze what is the first task given here. So it is SPM project team 0. So I'll select this task and I'll give my task name here. So you can directly enter here like SPM, or you can double click on this field and you can give the name. So the task information window is popped up and you double click it. So and click on OK. So SPM project 0 is displayed, and if you can see it is auto schedule. So this is what called auto schedule is, this symbol represents. So now after entering this task, I'll be entering my another task, that is project initiation. So project initiation is displayed here, and I'll give in my another task like develop project charter, or I can copy this column as well like this, but the problem here is, make sure you don't insert additional spaces or something, better you type them. So these are my tasks. So if you can see, the WBS is like by default it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is my major task. I need to set intent all these, like I need to create the data this way, it should look this way. So to do that, we have like intending out, intent to intend the task, and outend to outend the task. So what we have to do is, so this is my first task, and I'll do an indent task for this. So indent task here, it shows like SPM project initiation is under SPM project team 0, and for this, if you look at it, I'll create it. So under project initiation, we'll have develop project charter, and similarly I'll make for this as well. So if you can see, so we need to do this for each of our tasks, and when you do that, this is how your Lab1 looks like. So this is how with all the list of tasks. So you'll be entering everything, and like this is how everything is intended. Now after that, we need to provide the duration for our task that is given here, and the respective predecessors and so on. So to enter the duration for our task, you just need to click on like duration. So for my variant here, for project charter, for develop project charter, it is 5 days. So I will be entering 5 days here. So enter 5. So you'll have 5 days here. And for develop statement of work, it is given here as for 7 days, so I'll provide 7 days here. So 7 days, and then for my next task it is 3 days. So you'll continue entering your information that is given for each of your tasks, the duration that is given. You'll enter all these values, and you have to save this outcome as Lab1A, so with all the durations that are given here. So to save the file, you need to select File and click on Save As. And if you're browsing to this PC, I will be selecting like this PC Lab1. So in this, I will be providing with your class ID, with your course ID, and then your class student ID. For variant 0, I'm just entering a 0, and then lab1 underscore outcome underscore 1a.mpp. You need to save your file like this and click on save. So your file will be saved. You can look at this. So now the next steps that we have to do with our task is please follow my part 2 video regarding the project time management in order to view what the next steps that we have to perform for project time management. Thank you.